Last week I went to see The Choir of Man in the West End at the Arts Theatre London. Things I really liked about this show is the immersiveness of it, and I think that immersive theatre is a really interesting way to engage audiences, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I thought it was really fun. So for example, throughout the show they would bring audience members up on stage, which is like really quite fun and not something I'd really seen before, especially in the West End. They also, before the show started, you could go and sit up on the stage and you could order a drink from the actual functioning bar, which was the set for the entire production, which felt also really cool, being able to stand on a West End stage before you go back to the audience position. And it felt very much like you were at the pub drinking with them and that you weren't just watching. I think it's a lot of fun. Like it's a real feel-good musical. Like I had a lot of fun watching it, and everyone sings along and everyone claps, and that you just have a big smile on your face the whole time. One thing I also noticed a lot is just how talented the cast was. I personally, as a singer myself, hearing some of those voices, I would just like, my jaw would drop because they were so fantastic, and also the musicians as well. And I think they all worked together really well, and it was really balanced. And I also liked it, since it's a jukebox musical, it was interesting hearing songs in a completely transformed way because you haven't heard them in a musical setting. One thing I will say is that personally for me, because it was a jukebox musical, and particularly with The Choir of Man, they don't really have a plot with it, and personally I thought it would be interesting to have a bit more plot points, but obviously that is a very subjective opinion, and the show itself is not really meant to have a plot, so that's more personal to everyone who goes to see it. And I think for itself, like, not having a plot really worked as well, but just that was really the one thing I would say.
I rate The Choir of Man a 7 out of 10.